My name is Gavin. I'm 44 years old. In August of this year, I'm aiming to break the British coastal cycling record of 4,802 miles in under 22 days. That's an average of 230 miles a day. So we're actually starting here in Millham, and the route follows the British coastline, so all the way up through Scotland, down the east coast of Scotland, England, all the way down to the south, up through Wales and back up to here. So it's a nice circular route, keeping the sea on the left at all times. I have an eye condition called RP, or retinitis pigmentosa, which is more commonly known as tunnel vision. I have no peripheral fields, or very limited peripheral vision. Can't see when it's dark or overcast. The long-term implication of that condition could be total blindness, or is likely to be total blindness. This challenge is about me coming to terms with my eye condition in many senses. Basically, I haven't wanted to face up to my eye condition, and a bike ride of this magnitude, a challenge of this magnitude, is magnificent and overwhelming and huge and almost incomprehensible, as is my eye condition. That's my eye condition to me. I haven't really wanted to get my head around it. I can't really get my head around it, and even when I think I am doing, something else happens. And that's what this ride's going to be about. You know, we think we've got a measure of it, then something else will happen, and we'll maybe think that's insurmountable. Then we'll have an amazing 3 days of tailwind, or the sun comes out, and because that's life. There's just a reality to life. You just have to get on with things often and step into the unknown. The record was set in 1984 by a chap called Nick Sanders. The main purpose of the ride is not to break the record. The main purpose of the ride is to get on the road, is to engage people, is to raise awareness for visual impairment, for RNIB, for Save the Children. However, I still am going to be pushing to cover that mile, that distance, in 21 days. I have no idea what 230 miles a day on average for 21 days is going to feel like. And I've no idea how my body will respond to that, but I love the uncertainty of that. That's exciting, that excites me. I've always enjoyed sport. I've experienced it from grassroots level up to World Championships, European Championships. Lots of cycling, mountain biking, triathlon, and martial arts was another, if you like, staple in my life. How would I describe myself? Intense. If I'm working, it's intensely. If I'm training, it's intensely. If I'm angry, it's intensely. If I'm happy, it's intensely. I'm a bit like my eye condition, you know, I'm like that with whatever I'm doing. The nice thing about cycling is you've already got yourself to answer to. There's a peace and a solace and a challenge in cycling that you don't find everywhere else. And as anybody who's ever ridden a couple of hours without headphones in, you know that your mind is always has something to say. So I'm kind of curious to see what mine has to say. It's just me and a bike and a great team around me. Like, what a privilege, you know, to know that there's people there to support you, and all you have to do is ride a bike. I really can't wait. Like, let's have it.